Washington is one of the 25 states where personal finance classes are not required in schools. And in a lot of families, money is a taboo subject. But learning the basics early is crucial to avoiding money mistakes that can impact the rest of your life, literally. I'm joined now by David Inglish. David is the outreach coordinator for Kitsap Credit Union. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you for having me.
You and I were talking about this a little bit before the camera started rolling. I said this could impact every decision you make, from finding a spouse to getting a dog.
Yeah.
So why is financial literacy so important in your words, particularly through the lens of a financial institution?
Well, I mean, money is in everything, right? We have it coming and going in our lives in many different ways. And when somebody is able to make sound financial decisions, you know, if they have that financial education in place, they can, like you said, set themselves up for their whole lives.
Yeah.
But also more than that is what we see is that when they have this education, they often bring it to their friends, to their family,
right.
to the people near them, and then to their communities.
Yeah.
And that creates like that transformative impact that we can't emphasize enough. Like, start immediately, because the sooner you do, the better off you are. And then, you know,
you're building your life forward.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you ever seen what happens when people lack these concepts?
Yes, unfortunately that does happen. And one thing that we do see is people who don't have that financial education piece, they tend to fall into phishing scams or you know, financial fraud, things like that. But also things like debt, you know, going down the debt rabbit hole, or you know, not saving for emergencies, not having money for retirement, those sorts of things. So.
And it can all snowball. We've all seen that.
Yes.
So Kitsap Credit Union has been a leader in creating educational tools and making sure people have access to them for a long time, right?
Yes. It's been something that we've focused on for a while, and we have it on our website. We also, you know, do it in schools. We're in like 21 schools now at this point.
Yeah, let's talk about that. How do you reach out to young people?
So we found that one of the best ways to engage with students is meet them where they're at, right?
Yeah.
And that's in schools. And, you know, we have teachers that have been amazing partners in bringing this education there into their classrooms, to the point where just within the last 5 months, we've seen nearly 1,500 students accessing this curriculum of financial education, that at the end of it, they get an industry recognized certificate they can put on their resume.
What?
Yes, or their college applications. That's actually a really big point that I'm super excited about.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I want to hear more about this curriculum, because like I had an older sister. She was a money manager for Wells Fargo.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she would talk to me, and all I would hear was wah, 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 wah. So see, she's like, I tried to tell you, and I'm like, I don't know. So tell us, how do you engage the students in this, and what is like an example of curriculum?
I mean, one of the best aspects is going in and having conversations with students, getting all of their questions and just answering them. You know, I try to emphasize there's no stupid question around money. Like, the more questions you ask, the better off you're going to be around money. And then I walk them through what the curriculum looks like. And so that is everything from banking and budgeting basics to paycheck taxes to insurance, and then finally a federal tax simulation, because I don't know about you, the federal tax is always a little nerve-wracking when I first started out, you know, filling it out. Like, am I doing it right?
Yeah, no, it is scary, and then you can make a mistake if you don't like choose, you know, how much to take out. Then you're owing the government. You'd rather have them give you money, you know, especially when you're younger. So is the most important question that you get? Is it taxes? What are some of the most important topics?
Actually, the most important thing is not taxes, it's actually debt. A lot of students across the board are curious about, you know, everything from what is debt to how to get out of debt, how to debt responsibly, or even debt in the family. So what students are seeing in their lives is that money is not going as far. You know, gas prices, grocery bills, all those things. It's harder and harder for people to get by, their families, their caregivers, all that stuff. And so then it's all too easy for people to rely on debt and credit. And when that happens, you know, to put it in perspective, 84% of Americans, as said by the American Bankers Association, have at least one credit card. And then, you know, in Washington State, we're the 23rd highest average credit card debt at $7,465, I believe. That's
a lot.
Yes.
It's a hard thing. It is, especially as things. So before I let you go, I want to ask if schools or organizations want to get in touch with Kitsap and they want to partner with you, how do they go about doing this?
Yes, we would love to hear from them. We would love to partner with as many schools in our area as possible. So if they are interested, reach out to us on social media. We are also on every major social media platform. And
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, before I let you go.
Yeah.
So if someone needs, say, a refresher course, can anybody watch some videos?
Yes, we have them. We have them there for you whenever
even
you're ready.
the adult ones?
Yes, so it's on our website, kitsapcu.org. We have a new website, but it should be under the resources tab. We have stuff for children and adolescents. It's a money thing, very approachable. And then we also have the adult one that goes into everything. So.
Thank you. Honestly, Kitsap Credit Union, this is why it is so important to have local banking, because you care. Yeah. You're there, you're in the community, and I'm really grateful for everything you're doing for the kids, and maybe for me when I watch the videos later. And it will have the contact information that David mentioned on our website, and for more financial wellness tips, make sure to follow Kitsap Credit Union on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. They got really great, easy, digestible ideas.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Kitsap Credit Union.